3-piece chicken. What you said, cuz? Boy, 66 zip. What you said, baby? 3 pieces. He gave me 4 though. 1, 2, 3. No, 3 pieces. I ain't tripping. Yeah, they have that. What quarter y'all in? You said the Jets, right? He home, right? You be getting too comfortable. That's all it is. You gotta switch it. You gotta throw in a little thing in there. Like you, yeah. Cause I get like that too. I get comfortable and I just stay in my shit, bro. But we lied though. I mean, I can make you undefeated over there, right? Yeah.
We're about 40 miles south
lost
of
2 games
Candlestick
of
Point
first
as we
round.
welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
I can't believe. I mean,
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Mm-hmm. A nigga do be pressing. Nigga be wanting that shit too bad, bro. I'm trying to tell you. The more X factor you got, the better you is, bro. I'm telling you that now. Nah, you'll get another one. You just gotta continue the ball. That's the trash shit.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Check, 43. Hey, pick your game.
You couldn't run against the Rams?
21.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, bro, I beat the shit out of him the first time. Second time, like,
34. For a lot of people, the MVP award means a quarterback award usually.
I
But
don't
over
think he
100
did.
yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once.
The second game he played, smarter. He still was making some dumb reads, but he played better, but not to the point where he should have won the game, bro.
That's what we're getting out of him over 100.
Yeah, he was getting all type of stupid shit, bro.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's
he got both of us this season.
34. Garoppolo on the draw.
He hit me with the quick. He hit me with the quick strike game.
It's good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. A very solid gain of 27.
I don't know, no man. I don't run man.
Blitzed. A nice job.
I mean, with the Cowboys, I do run man, but
how in sync was the quarterback in his
I don't know, G. I don't too much care for man, bro.
Calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra.
You gotta have the right personnel, the like right D line and shit to get pressure and shit. Like I don't know. I just exposed that shit, bro. That's why I can't run it.
So
it's too easily exposed.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
13.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And an alley to run. And he's
I run
going to
close to that now.
Inside the 30.
That shit kind of helped me against you against the run.
1st down. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
I don't use the Quan either. I let Quan do what he do.
They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman with his 16th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Playing the Cardinals in CLS.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Spinach up.
This one fielded at the 5.
What? Well, that shit's not special.
Return here, he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I got double spinach, bit. This one, baby.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Oh, we on Murray ass.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
They'll come up now on a 2nd
Who you
and
like
long
tonight,
after
cuz?
the hold.
Hey, D-Line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
They give to Johnson going right, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag. Backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Murray now going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to sling the... Got a man, it's
caught. That boy 101 was good, boy. That's GG, sir.
Marquise Goodwin, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
I'm glad I got rid of that pussy nigga.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Marcus May got some stick though. I think his shit like 85, 86.
Yards up to the 27-yard line.
Ain't no eating, baby.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already.
Ain't nothing, David Johnson.
First and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and 12. Now Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot.
They let him get it. Come on, bruh.
They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back.
I don't know, because you don't see it a lot. That shit different.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
You got to build them, bro. You got them. They just got to be built, sir.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You gotta go set your depth chart because he's probably not your slot receiver.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team
these motherfuckers really got stuck.
Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Swearinger, a sack on the safety blitz.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
I smell fear in that offense. 43 is a mic. 11. Man, that's trash.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
You telling me you can't
we
block,
talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On the toss, here's Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Okay.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready? 57 right. 57 to Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Okay.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with
what other
1st
defense
and 10.
you know?
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
By the door. By the where the club at? Then you got to go to the offense and get a mop head.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 80. Check 43. Danny. 21. 43. Get hunt.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Got his target, Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
He starts you. You starting him?
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got this.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
He's 21. 11. Bravo.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Past the 20. They give him a gain of 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
On second down now. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On third down, here's Coleman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. We step aside here in this second quarter. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
1, Omaha. 11.
They'll run it with Coleman. And this winds up a disaster nowhere near the marker. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the defense. They did a nice job there as they flushed him to his right. But he is able to buy some time, extend the play, and turn it into a short gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray.
Bro, why they made my dude jump all the way back?
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No 1st down.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Play to win.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play.
Like stop, like bomb type shit.
It didn't pay off in that situation.
Man, that's what it mainly
First
stopped.
play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage.
Like if it's like 3rd and like 15 and shit, all your zones drop. They play the 1st down and shit.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. A Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Nigga really tried to man stick fucking good one by himself and then pat the nerve to press.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
Yeah, you ain't that far, boy.
And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump.
These are the type of niggas I be wanting my damn games to get.
Cool deal.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to wind up and air it out. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching
you played the Cardinals,
and it's on EA Sports.
You beat the shit out of them.
It's in the game. All right, Coach. Thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Let's go.
Get them up out of here.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
My
down.
man Bosa.
Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
They damn sure don't.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They do go for it. It's Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
You got Sherm, man. You got Sherm, dog. Fucked up.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Taking your one-on-one shots with the wrong motherfucker.
Last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career. And he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. First down, San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
21. Hey, Alpha. I got you.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Murray now to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
What year you in?
Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll get this one to
I left him at corner. He's still at corner for me.
He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
He play outside. He play outside corner for me, G. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards.
Oh, yeah. You got to change it.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now that'll be caught by Cobb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. You got to make them tackles, bro.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Here we go.
Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray.
Buckner.
Sack. Sack 9-yard line. DeForest Buckner. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
11.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this will be the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing.
Well, Jimmy got a fucking
arm. And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
Oh, I was about to say, no way they let him catch that.
You got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
I used it out here, yeah.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Come on. 57, Mike 57.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
You better be afraid of me.
Murray now on first down.
Oh, Quan. No, you didn't, Quan. No, you didn't, Quan.
Taken down at the 26.
I know you ain't just do that.
It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Defensively here, you got
threw that shit right at you, B.
Pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Murray going to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Second down.
Thank you. Let's go, Sherm. Let's go, Sherm, dog.
Andy Isabella was the intended target. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, it's in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Emmanuel Agba in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, Charlie, 12. Check.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo.
Oh, man, you got to pick that up,
Brandon,
baby.
we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Here we go.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough
Hold on,
spot.
let me
They
get
face
this
a third and
real quick.
long.
Hey, gun. 43 is the mic. Watch the slant.
From his end zone, Garoppolo on third and long. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And the most curious way there to burn some clock, that was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. They begin the drive with Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate.
Let go.
Open field, downfield.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Check, crouch, crouch.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First play of the drive. Excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat.
Another first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day. 21. Here we go. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 40. I got you. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's going to be knocked away.
We had him.
Incomplete.
We had him.
Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively. After the
incomplete pass
here now is 2nd and 10.
68.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Garoppolo now. Now Garoppolo.
Oh, come on with the fumble shit, bro.
The other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All right, partner, this is where I get to show my age. Because I remember when the strip sack kind of came into vogue, where defenders were taught not just to make the tackle, but to do that little extra, try and jostle the arm of the runner and knock it free. And that's what we just saw there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. And my goodness, another interception. It's the
playing with Sherman, man. Stop playing with fucking Richard Sherman.
To the 37-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
I got you. 43 is the mic. You can't
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. That one goes for 36 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. It's Coleman here, and across the goal line into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick
crazy,
it away.
Bro.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25.
They got Quan Alexander over there. They got Richard Sherman over there. They had a couple of young pieces.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we...
And now here is another interception. A.J. Boyer with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Hey, alert!
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
What year you say you was in? I'm in the second year, too. I don't think I resigned Sherman yet.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
7 yards there and a first down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the 49ers, they continue to rack up the victories.
This one
moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas.
I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on. Dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, yeah.
Cause the niggas still scared to play me, bro. Corey talking about, oh no, I don't want to play you. I'm tired of beating you. I'm like, bro, how many times have you beat me, bro? Cause all I remember playing you in the league, bro, and I beat the shit out of you. And you say, I can only play with stacked teams. So enlighten me. When have you beaten me? And I'm like, vary305 right there, bro. You can send it anytime you want. Cause he always posting on Facebook, oh, he beating niggas with the Dolphins. Nigga, you ain't playing no fucking body. Beat the dog shit out that man, bro. Matter of fact, yeah, you do that, Flo. You play the nigga first. Let me see if he can't handle you, Flo. I don't even want to play him.
Okay, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots.
I missed 2 free agencies. The players done left twice. You think DK trash?
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway
here
in week 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out.
This ain't Madden, G.
He's taken down right at the 20. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I got a big-ass superstar receiver I ain't even know nothing about. I had the nigga last year in this league. Yeah, he was a rookie last year.
On first down, it's Hogan, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
10 logo. You go take 80 weapons. Hey, orbit. 51 to Mike, boy. 50 weak grip.
Off play action. Patterson rolling to his left. Oh, he's going to take it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
You don't like Haskins?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra
putting different zones on the field. They play man, but like with help and shit like that. I mean, if like you doing all that, it's good to run because you got help and shit like that. But playing against people who quick hike you and shit, you can't make your adjustments how you want to. That's a bug.
At the 23-yard line.
You think so? I don't think so, cause I feel like the DB still be following the receivers and shit. Like you make one nigga miss, and that's
trying to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Darius Slayton, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll run on first down. Hogan. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
You felt like you're supposed to be in the league, huh?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Get that quarterback. Let's go.
From the gun, Clifford. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
All right, that one.
The Niners tied it up.
But the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Eluding the press, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Hey, high 7. Check 6 guys. Get it.
Throwing on third and long. Clifford. It's complete to Grant. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
don't they?
They
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On second down, it's Hogan. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Man, really wrong.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Check in. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. He's checking. Scratch.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Coach, man, cuz.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there.
I don't know how you do that Saturday shit, dude.
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Off the play fake. Patterson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game
like the
and
day
win.
It was slow.
He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes, bro, like today that shit was slow as fuck, dude.
Hogan.
So like,
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
I don't think so.
Brings up second and 9 at the 23-yard line. Hey, Foxtrot. Score.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding
I just played my game
with the football as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Honestly, I think we got the same division record, guys. Oh, you lost to the Rams twice?
Second down. Clifford forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, seam 6. Now.
Operating from the gun, Clifford. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And they let him make up.
Play there, but it's incomplete.
Man, y'all gotta stop
Charles
me,
gotta
man.
like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Well,
yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass.
No, he
now they're just
no
a play
game.
away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey. Get it.
From the gun, Clifford. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Here we go. 30 base. Get him.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Clifford.
Come on, bro. Run your route.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor. And that'll bring up 2nd
Oh, man, I know this nigga in cover 2. Run your fucking route.
The route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Go. Smooth. Switch it. Keep grip.
Throwing again. Clifford. It's caught by Davis. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Let's go. 8, read.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They go option right on 2nd and goal. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Ain't nobody in there see good.
They add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point.
Do the games be close against him and Sully or no?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Come on,
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, go. Hey, Delta.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
To throw again. Patterson gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
It only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Greystone travel. Go, go. Blue draw Corkers.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Patterson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Which league? Sunny shit? Don't you still got Russ?
Back to throw. Patterson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join.
I still got Jimmy G.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slapped
like A-Rod age.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Patriots take over.
Yeah.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Fair.
2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ready. Tighten up. Harlem, 64, weak. Hard. Big grip.
To throw on 3rd down. Clifford. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
No, I'm on Wednesday, Thursday.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. They've gone to the second quarter now in Denver. It's the Raiders with the early lead over the Broncos. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Patterson looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. I'm coming after you. Mike, 28.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Patterson, he's going to look deep down the field. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Damn, that's field goal range, right?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I think they're trying to draw him offside, so I don't think they're going to go for it. How much time left?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Jimmy could be great.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the... You're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. 2nd down and inches. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go, D. Get it.
Operating from the gun. Patterson. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
70, Indy. Check. Yep. Mike's 54. Watch the run. Hey, watch that. Check. Hey. High 7. Now watch run. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Patterson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
44, Mike, 44. Yeah. Mike, Bud. 44's to Mike. 44's hit.
On 4th down, Patterson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
They have field goal range or no?
Here we go. 10 logo. Get ready. X3. 218.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hogan. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Rock it. Watch the safety creep. Now.
On 3rd down, Clifford. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half.
Field goal range, right?
Let's bring it. Whip. Watch the whip. Hey. Shoot.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
30 base.
14-yard line.
General West. I don't think you got it, sir. Check 99. Check. Hey, Team 6. Come on, 54's Mike. Check. Watch.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Patterson. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. On the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Man, I got you. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Go.
To throw on 2nd down. Patterson. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get this stop here.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And some room to work. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 54 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Go. Keep going, boys, moving.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
44, go. 44.
From the gun, Patterson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Second and 6. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
Go.
From the gun on third down, Patterson. This complete to Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal.
Hey, Delta. 44, Mike, 44.
On fourth down, Patterson. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hogan. He's got the first down here inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run on first down. Hogan. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
OT, right?
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hogan. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The kick by Gold is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Do you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Patterson. That's complete to Slayton. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37.
First down, Bills.
I don't know who that is.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Look at me. Door.
Off the play fake. Patterson. Catch is made by Harry. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills cut into that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side. Hogan, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. On second down now, it's Hogan, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ready? 60 or. That's it. Big hit.
On third down, Hogan, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Greenlaw.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Not able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give right side. It's Hogan, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Pats, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy.
The Niners.
That's 'cause I am. Just know that they keeping it low-key. I can cough at the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coast regret even letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
You need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what. Like fourth down, Hail Mary,
about
no
to paint you a nigga, G.
Every time I touch down, I gotta stun. Brady Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind.
That's how I was feeling with my pocket series.
But I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
I don't think so. That's how they won.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bag, but I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'm a grand man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed, the direct hit, I'm sad. Like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why Why you do that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bag. You ain't getting too bad. My bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Nigga fucking trash. That's right in the game right there. Can't give Russ a second chance.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
How much time left?